introduction is that I am a passionate learner. That's my introduction. I always feel that learning never ends. And if the learning ends, that it means you are growing old. Otherwise, you are always young. So if you want to be young, then naturally you have to be involved in learning every time. And from the cradle to the grave, we have to keep on learning and learning and learning. So because of the passion of learning, whatever I do, like Reena ma'am has thanked me that I have organized this program and I have collaborated with all. But I think that I have done it for myself because I wanted to learn from Dr. Ram from Singapore. I wanted to learn from Mrs. Reena from with a vast experience. I wanted to learn from Mrs. Nida Makbul. I wanted to learn from Ms. Tahira Sumbul, and I wanted to learn from all 31 people who are present here and those who are going to contribute during question answer sessions. So thank you very much for being my mentor, and thank you very much for giving me the opportunity from learning you. So I'm going to take only just 5 minutes time because I know that the people's opinion and people's question answers are more important than my talk. See, these are some certain names here on the screen. Can anyone tell me that why these names I have written here? Please write in the chat box. I couldn't get any answer so far. Why these names are written on the screen? What is EPD? What is Piaget? What is Bandura? Why Abraham Maslow is mentioned here? Why learning inventory is mentioned here? Why social cultural theory is mentioned there? Okay, theory of learning. Okay, wonderful answer. See, these are some of the names who have given us the wonderful psychological based learning styles, learning inventories. But what do you think that whether without the experiencing with these theories in the classroom, is it possible to take the advantage or to make these theories useful? No, I don't think that without practicing in the classes, it's not possible. Theories are ample in number, but when we practice it, when we implement it inside the class, and then we speak, then we come to know that which theory is more effective and where we have to take care of the need of which aspect of the personality of the children. So I'm sure that all of you, those who have done B.Ed, they all must have learned about these theories in their B.Ed or in their M.Ed classes. But very honestly tell me that how many of us have really practiced, how many of us have really implemented those theories? And there is a problem that we lack implementation. Even the Piaget's simplest experiment of the water, if you give 2 glasses of water to the child of 4 years of age, and both glasses are identical, their sizes are okay, they will say, okay, water is equal in both. But if you are changing the size of one glass and you are putting the water in the little thicker glass or broader glass, then the child will think the water in the broader glass is more. So even these simple type of experiments also we lack to do in our classrooms inside the class. So there is a problem because there is no dearth of principles or theories, but there is a dearth of implementation. The teachers, they have by hearted all the theories, but how to implement in the class, how to implement in maths, how to implement in science, how to implement in English, how to implement in moral science, how to implement in physical education, how to implement in art and craft and all other subjects, there is a problem and we have to find the solutions. Now you all must be surprised that why suddenly from Piaget and Vygotsky to these beautiful 3 ladies on the screen. Can you guess me what is my purpose of showing this beautiful poster to you? These 3 beautiful faces. I think I didn't receive any response. It means that you are unable to connect this picture. 3 generation, okay. That's a really wonderful guess, whosoever has guessed that these are showing the three generations, but this was shown in the movie. The theme of the movie is that they are showing three generations, and the movie's name is already written over there. I'm not here to promote this movie, but what has hit me very badly, believe me, I was so upset yesterday, in fact, day before yesterday, and I was like, I couldn't sleep at night when I saw in the whole movie, whatever was showing, it was like related to women empowerment or the issues with the emotional issues of the women. I'm not concerned about that. I'm not talking about that. I'm not bothering about that. What has made me upset that there were two roles of the teachers, and those two roles were so negative role. I cannot tell you that how bad the roles were when a teacher is asking the second generation, like Kajol was playing the role of second generation, that the teacher is making fun when the surname is removed, father's surname is removed, and the teacher is laughing in the class, and the whole class is laughing that what is this surname? Just look at the surname of the child. I believe that if that teacher would have known a little bit about psychology, a little bit about the child's emotional needs, the teacher would have not done this. 100% certainly teacher would have not done this. And in the second case, when this third generation, she was asked, because the mother was an actor and she used to come with different men along with her. So the teacher is asking in front of the whole class about the mother's character. Just imagine how a teacher can do that, how the teacher can be so insensitive, how the teacher can not think of the child's emotional status. So these two aspects of the teacher's role, maybe the movie has exaggerated. I'm not supporting that exactly they have shown whatever is happening in the classroom, but there is some reality in some of the schools among some of the teachers, and they don't do purposely. They do unknowingly, because they think that it is just for fun, that we are making fun of any person, we are highlighting the personal problem of any child in the class, and they are thinking it is just normal for them, but they don't have the understanding, deep understanding of the psychological aspect of any child. So really, I was very, very upset. My dear friends, we quite often talk about brain and mind. I am sure that you all must be 100% clear that what exactly is mind and what exactly is brain. If you are 100% sure, then you please just tell me that you can touch it, whether it is mind or brain. Write in the chat box, let me see. You can touch it, whether it is mind or brain. I'm still waiting, sorry. I didn't receive any response. You can touch it, whether it is mind or brain. You can touch it, whether it is mind or brain. Brain. Wonderful answer, yes. Now it is made up of blood vessels and nerve cells, whether it is mind or brain. I'm waiting for the answer. Brain. Another, Aisha Siddiqa, thank you very much for giving the right answer. Then it coordinates the movements, feelings, functions of the body. Is it mind or brain? Yes, of course. Thank you very much. You all are wonderful audience, I must say. So these are the functions of the brain. Mind is a state. Mind doesn't have any physical appearance. Mind doesn't have any physical components. Mind is a state, and through that state, our whole functioning of the body is governed. So what we have to do is, why I have taken this topic, that mind your mind, is that everything is in the mind. Everything depends on the mind. Sometimes you must have heard people saying कि देखो दिल से फैसला करना, दिमाग से मत करना. Just imagine, कभी हम क्या दिल से कोई फैसला करते हैं? Is my heart responsible for making decisions? a big no. The heart doesn't separate function. Heart is just to for the blood circulation, and they does that, the pumps the blood. But whatever we do, it all is done in our minds. If we think we are happy, our mind says we are happy, we are happy. If our mind says we are unhappy, we are unhappy. If our mind says that we are fortunate, we are fortunate. If our mind says we are unfortunate, we are unfortunate. So it all depends on in our mind. Whenever you hold in your mind will tend to occur in your life. If you continue to believe as you have always believed, you will continue to act as you have always acted. If you continue to act as you have always acted, you will continue to get what you have always gotten. And if you want different result in your life or in your work, all you have to do is that change your mind. If we are not changing our mindset, and if we are attending lots of workshops, programs, we are traveling across the world, but our mindset is the same, then those activities are not going to benefit us. So first of all, we have to change our mind. First of all, we have to put in our mind that what exactly we want, what exactly we need in our life. And once our clarity of thought is there, then you will find that the life is so easy. We need clarity in the mind. There should not be any ambiguity. This I have taken from the net. This is a very nice puzzle. And I know that you are so genius that you can do it. There are many genius among my friends. That you have to tell me the English word, that pronunciation is same even after we take away 4 of its 5 letters. The pronunciation is same even if we take Yes, come on. If you think you are genius, you are genius. If you think you know the answer, you know the answer. If you think you cannot do it, you will not do it. So first, tell your mind that you can do it. It's simple, you can do. And then put in your effort to do it. I think you are very close, my dear Shoaib. No, Zoob. Zoob, you are very close, but the letter has 4 letters we have to remove. So it means that there should be more than 4 letters. Then only that word, this will have any meaning. You know, the word has 5 letters in this. And 4 we have to remove, still the word will pronounce the same. First you believe you can do, and then you put in your efforts. And then after putting in your efforts, you can do it. Wonderful. Who is this? Nishi Sharma. Yes, a big round of applause for Nishi Sharma, because I know that she has put in the efforts after believing that she can do it. She must have found out from somewhere. I didn't ask you that don't go and don't find out. I said simply that you have to solve it. Once you said that, yes, I have to do it and I can do it, then you will find the ways, and then you have done it. So my dear Nishi, afterwards, I would like to know that how you were able to do it. The poets, they have always spoken about heart. Okay, that heart is a place where our emotions rest, where our feelings rest, where all the actions are there. Maulana Jalaluddin Rumi Sahab has said, these are beautiful lines. But you know, our heart has the physical functioning. First of all, our mind commands. Our mind sends the raises. Our mind sends the instructions to the heart, and then accordingly, sometimes we feel pain in the heart. Sometimes we feel, sometimes we feel that my heart is breaking, my heart is aching. Sometimes we feel that my heart is enlarging in size. So the heart has the physical appearance, but the mind is is a name of the state that governs the entire functioning of our body. So managing our emotions can save our hearts. if we are not able to manage our emotions, then naturally, since heart has the physical properties, then the heart can be damaged, heart can be affected. And that's why you feel that some people, they got the heart attacks, because there is sudden happenings in their full body, and they are unable to manage that happening. And that's why, that is the reason why they are unable to save their hearts. Now, there is still debates going on whether we control our emotions or the emotions control us. And still it is going on. The people are talking about that. So when I have spoken enough about the mind, what I'm going to inform you people, that we, the 5 people of creative leaders, like Dr. Ram as the senior person in our team, and then myself having 28 years of experience in the field of education, that includes the experience from UAE, Dubai, and then Mrs. Reena Singh having the experience of 28 years, and then these 2 young, energetic and experienced counselors, those who have lots of passions, lots of experience and lots of knowledge. So with these 5 members of team, we are going to collaborate with ACE International Singapore and EduFam International New Delhi, and we are going to give a sort of 3 months training program to the parents, children, students, and the teachers, all of them. Because the training of mind is very important. If we train our mind, if we convince our mind, if we are able to control our mind, then the entire life is going to be very easy and very simple. It all depends on our minds, that how we are going to deal with our minds. So teachers training and the parents training, both are going to be for 3 months, and it will be 2 hours per week classes, and it is going to be on Zoom. And these classes are going to be very effective, and 2 hours session will be there. 3 months, 2 hour session, it means that 24 hours classes we are going to give to all our associates. And certification is going to be from ACE International Singapore. That is a company that registered for the research and development and innovation and creativity. The details of this company you can see on the website, and these are going to be our modules and our syllabus for the parents and for the teachers training. Apart from that, apart from those theoretical aspects, whatever you have seen, we are going to deal. We are going to give, apart from the parenting and teachers training, we are going to give leadership training as well. And then we are going to give quality training as well, because whatever we do, we have to ensure that we are giving the quality to the people who are going to be associated with us. Then we are going to give the training for the trainers as well, so that if somebody wants further, like I can see there are many senior people in this. Shabana Kausar Sahiba is there. Then I can see Colonel is there, and then Colonel Aditya ji is there, and there are many senior people. So if they want to be the trainer further, the trainer for the parents, or trainer for the general people, and trainer for the or the life coaches, so they can also be benefited. We are going to give them value-added training for the trainers. And as Reena ma'am has rightly pointed out, that scaffolding is very important. More than the books and the theories, we learn from our people, those who are doing this. And then we are going to give you the exposure to the networking of international educators and access to the resources available with us. So, and naturally, you all must be knowing that we have an educational channel called Jahan-e-Man. So that Jahan-e-Man educational channel provides lots of exposure to our associates. We give them the opportunity to speak in the talk shows, in the seminars, in the conferences, and in all other platforms. So now 24 hours workshop, you must be thinking that how much is the cost? If you can guess any idea that what is the cost of this, because this whole training is for the community purpose. Dr. Ram is associated with us only on this condition, that he is also very much concerned about community welfare, and he does lots of work, because originally He originally from the ancestors, he belongs to Chennai, and he has lots of passion for the Indian community. So that's why he has offered us, or he has accepted our request to be with us and to give the training for the leadership and innovation and creativity. So if you think that how much cost it is going to cost you, you all can write in the chat box that what is your guess about this, that what will be the cost of this 3 months, 24 hours workshop. No guesses? If you are attending the courses outside, you must be having the ideas about this, that how much the courses are nowadays charging. If you have any idea, you tell me. Otherwise, 24 hours, 24K. No, it is not 24K. Those who have not attended, somebody is saying 3,000, somebody is saying 1,000. So if the people, those who have attended the training and at the corporate level and at the level of public and international school level, they all must be having the ideas about this. If you have not attended any training, then because I have attended recently, I attended 3 days program. The 3 days program costs me 10,000 rupees. But it was very beneficial. It was train the trainers, and that's why I'm able to train my people. And most of my endeavors, you all know that most of my initiatives are free of charges. We don't charge. But since in this we are involving lots of agencies, lots of formalities, so that's why we have to charge for these type of initiatives to give you the valid certification. So anyways, neither it is 3,000, nor it is 1,000, neither it is 24,000, nor it is 12,000, neither it is 6,000. It's going to be just for 5,000. 5,000, 3 months, 24 hours training. If you are interested, you all can register for this program by sending your just 100 rupees so that you can reserve your seat. The Paytm number is given. You can click this and then you can send. Now, if you have to ask any questions about the course, about the fees, about the sessions, whatever we have taken, now you are free to ask the questions. First, please raise your hand so that we will give you the opportunity to speak. Now let me introduce one teacher who has attended our programs, like she is associated with our initiatives of Jahan-e-Man and Creative Mind Group. And she attended one of my program that was for 1 week. And that was only with my initiative. There were not the people like Dr. Ram and Mrs. Reena and these type of people were not involved. So I'm going to introduce Mrs. Pooja, who was the beneficiary of this course. So let her speak that how was the experience and what all she has gained out of attending that course. Yes, Mrs. Pooja, will you please just highlight a few things? Not very elaborate, but if you find that that course was good for you and what benefit you have gained out of that course. Is Pooja there?
So Colonel Nizar Sidi is raising hand.
Who?
Colonel Nizar Sidi. Please.
Yes, please speak.
I hope Pooja is not coming up.
I think she is not seen now. We'll just check where is she. Otherwise, there are many other participants. They can speak later on. Fatma ma'am is there, Aisha Siddiqa is there. They all have attended those programs. Yes. Yes, Colonel Ji, please.
Okay. Firstly, a wonderful afternoon to all of you, and I think a great platform by Jahaneman rather, to organize this. I wish more parents and teachers were there for this webinar. The first question is to Dr. Ram. When you talked about leadership, you talked about basically two styles, that is the traditional one and the creative one. And I have a slightly different viewpoint on this aspect. Because it's very, very difficult to mention whether it is authoritative or it is participative or it is democratic or delegative. It all depends from person to person, from place to place, and also the task you are going to implement. Because sometimes the same leader has to carry out a different style to get the work done, because finally the task has to be accomplished in the time frame which is given to him or to the organization, whatever it is. So you are called, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for your wonderful question. That's why I showcase even Mahatma Gandhi and Nelson Mandela. They were not creative leaders like inventing anything like Thomas Alva Edison, Thomas Alva Edison or the Steve Jobs, because the leadership is a leadership. But where they are